This conservative Christian family flew out to Disney World, spent over $8,000 on this trip, and they paid a bunch more money to have this experience, have this dinner with a Disney character, and it's the evil witch. And when the evil witch showed up, the evil witch had a male presenting voice. Think about that. So, of course, the dad complained, and I'm going to read you his complaint here in just a second. But first, I have to ask you, how would you feel if this took place? Now, it's very expensive to go to Disney World. You have to pretty much save up all year to pay for the trip, pay for the tickets, the hotels, the experiences, the food, everything. It's going to cost you an arm and a leg. And imagine this. Imagine you work your ass off to take your family, and you're a Christian on top of that. You're a conservative Christian, to have dinner with a Disney character, and it happens to be a biological male dressed as a female? Of course you're going to have a problem with this. And the father is not wrong here for complaining, by the way. He did it in a very respectful way. He asked to speak to the manager. He voiced his concerns. And the manager proceeded on gaslighting the dad, telling him, no, that is a woman. And then when the father asked, okay, well, let me ask you just very plainly, okay, is that a biological man? And then the manager stated, well, I'm not going to answer that. So let me read you exactly what the complaint was right here. This is the statement from the dad. I told the waiter that I had a problem with something. He then asked, what was the issue? And I simply stated, I have a problem with the evil queen being a man dressed in drag. The waiter immediately said he was going to get the manager. He looked panicked. At first, I said I wanted to formally complain about the evil queen being a man, and then I felt very disrespected by Disney because this is not the sort of thing my family values, and they didn't give us any type of notice. That is the sort of thing was even a possibility, right? I mean, who would think that? Who would think that? The father continued. After that, my wife signaled to me to stand up and to take a step from the table so that our kids don't overhear the conversation. So I stood up and continued my chat with the manager, which lasted 1 or 2 minutes, maybe, but it felt like an hour. I stated, we are a conservative Christian family. I'm spending $8,000 on this current trip in addition to the tens of thousands I've spent together in the past at Walt Disney World and Disney Cruises, and that is not right. For the most part, the manager just listened and never once apologized or anything. At one point, the manager stated, I can assure you that she is a woman. Of course, because Disney's woke. Disney, they don't believe in just a man and a woman. They're on that whole woke thing, the transgender thing, all that. They're all for that. But anyway, the manager continued, I can assure you that she is a woman. She went even further, trying to shame me, inform me that she was so excited to get the part as the evil queen. For a brief moment, I thought, oh, maybe I'm wrong, but then realized that I was just being gaslighted. I politely told the manager that I know what you are doing and that I do not appreciate the fact that you are trying to be funny and disingenuous. So since the manager doubled down, I also doubled down and asked, is the evil queen a biological male? The manager's reply was, I'm sorry, sir, I cannot answer that. So basically, she pretty much said, yes, that is a biological male. And here's the thing. Here's all Disney had to do. Because Disney is a private company. I am not going to tell Disney what to do except sell Star Wars, sell it immediately because you killed it. But I will say this. This is a simple fix for Disney. Going forward, Disney, I get it. You want to be woke. You want to hire whoever to do whatever, to play whatever. I get it. You're a private company. Do whatever you want. But at the very least, be respectful to the families, right? Be respectful to different cultures. Because that's like the entire shtick with the left, with the extreme left. It's like, oh, you have to be tolerant. You have to be accepting of people's lifestyles. No judgment. Well, how about be respectful, be tolerant for conservative Christian families? How about that? Huh? How about a little notice? How about before this family sat down for dinner, or maybe when they booked the trip, they would get like a notice. Hey, by the way, we have, this is going to be the person that's going to play your part of the evil queen. And by the way, it is a biological man. How about that? I mean, that's not a hard thing for Disney to do. I mean, they would have avoided this entire thing if they would have just done that. But anyway, what do you guys think? You guys let me know down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.